the moment's here. calm before the chaos, the breath before the dive, the silence before the roar, the spark before the
Turn it up, don't blink. This is bigger than
the moment's here. Screen, every win in between. Built this from nothing, now it's ours to define. Not this wasted, not this gaze. This is fire in our veins. Feel the bass, feel the pull. Every second getting full. No delays, no disguise. Watch the moment come alive. Lights off, engine's loud. Turn this moment up right now. Stream on, no backing down. Sing it so we own the sound. This is the calm before the chaos, the breath before the die, the silence before the roar, the spark before the light. Turn it up, don't blink. This is bigger than you think. Every heart, every scream, up into the same depth. Lights on, and lights out.
Welcome, everybody, to the first broadcast of LEADFOOT Motorsports on Signature Esports platform. I am your commentator tonight, the Eagle, and with me in the booth is Penguin. Always, Bay. We just want to go out there and from hold on here. I got some audio issues. I'm gonna fix it real quick. There we go. Fixed. I had the audio on the stream at the same time. Trish, what's up? Jason, what's up? Let's go. First off, I just want to come out and say thank you to Jason over at Signature Esports for allowing us the privilege to stream our lovely league of Leadfoot Motorsports on his platform alongside of his other streams that he's currently doing tonight. I think he's over at the Sim 500 and they're also at Bristol. So what a coincidence, dude, to actually have our first broadcast that, you know, he's doing the same thing at the exact same time at the exact same track. I mean, tell me that's not wild. I mean, that's yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be awesome. Here's your race info. We got 200 laps, 4 sets of tires, 70% fuel with no fast repair here at Bristol Motor Speedway. The temperature is 75 degrees, 70% humidity, partly cloudy with 11-mile-an-hour winds. This is week 3 of the Truck Series for Leadfoot. As these guys are qualifying, it looks like so far Steven Lasowski has the fastest lap with a 15.052. He's going to be hard to beat tonight. You know, I've raced with him over at AMP, and he likes to lay down heaters. He likes to lay them down. We have 28 drivers in the field. It looks like 28. 35 maybe. 35. Think so. $36. If you don't know, now you know. Leadfoot Motorsports is sponsored by AMP Racing League. They race on Sundays. Andrew Davis and Justin Zooks are actually the two owners of that league. If you ever feel like you want to run a Sunday league series that's next gens at 7 o'clock, hit them up. You know, they got limited space. I think they have an iRating cap of 2,800, but it's a good time. I personally race there myself, and it's a blast, man. They run a good program over there, so we are extremely grateful at Leadfoot Motorsports to have them on board. Just as Leadfoot Motorsports is grateful to have Signature Esports on board. I mean, big changes, and I'm loving every minute of it. To be honest with you, Penguin, love it. What are you thinking, brother? You think you're gonna be busy tonight, hey? Couple yellows maybe. Well, and the thing is, there's a lot of bumps in the entry of these corners, and even on the exit, I believe at turn 4 coming to the start finish line, there's kind of a little bump, and it is easy to get that truck bent out of shape. As you can see, the number 2 here qualifying, he's gotten sideways a couple times, and that's who is that? Is that Joel Kurth? Oh, it wasn't Joel Kurth. This is Scott right here. You gotta bear with me, folks. I am extremely rusty, so I'm getting back to the swing of things. They can't hear Penguin. I know why they can't hear Penguin. Let me fix that for you, Penguin. There you go, buddy. It helps if I unmute you. It helps if I unmute you. It helps if I unmute you. We can hear Penguin now. Jessica's out there saying, "Hey, Penguin." Jessica's the boss's wife, so, and she's a moderator, so be good out there. Jason's out there, says he can't hear Penguin either. I bet you can now. Clint Hackett in the 7. Let's go. I love it. Love it. Let's keep the chat live tonight. If you haven't already, go ahead, click that follow and subscribe button. Follow Signature Esports. We will go live every single race here. Let's get our starting grid out of the way here. Once they get grid.
Time for me to go to work. And you wanted me to extend this, right?
I mean, it's up to you. I'll let you make that call, buddy.
All right.
It's all you. It's all you. All right, here's your starting grid. We got Steven, Chris, we got Kyle and Sean, both the Purcells right there, 3-4. Brandon Weiss, Scott Milliken, Thomas Adams, Jacob Peterson, Brad Dove, Joshua Barr, RB Turner, and Noah Fleury. in your top 12. You got Timothy McAdam Jr., Lucas Martin, Clint Hackett, Andrew Davis. 17th, Ethan Becker. I believe he's your current point standing leader. Dakota Wilkins, Joel Kurth, Dayton Killen, Michael Shaw, Justin Lewis, Jason Obinski, Chris Harrington Jr. will round out the 24th. Then you got in 25th, Michael Bosworth, Matt Eckerson, Jordan Lane, Josh. Okay, just make sure anybody. Josh Martin, Don Dangler Jr., Austin Fassett, Larry Breger, Robbie Gordon, Scott Howell, Tip McAdam Sr., and rounding out the field in 35th is Robert Van Ness. They're lined up. They're ready to go. I'm ready to go. I've been waiting on this all day long. And I believe everybody else has in the chat too. You keep them in line, Jess. You keep them in line. We got, right now, Penguins going over the whole spiel of everybody. For everybody. Here's Chopper view if you want to just see how big this field is. Look how big this field is. Look how big this field is. This is awesome. See, so when they're grading up, they're already coming out of 4. So they're going to have to be extremely patient tonight. Tempers are definitely going to flare. And we are broadcasting in 1440p. Look at that. The old husband and wife in the chat, propping each other up. Alexa Foley says, let's go number 4. Alyssa Weiss says, hello, hello back. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, share button here. Signature Esports does everything to help the channel, lets you keep up to date with what's going on. And, you know, every time we're live, you know, it just gives you that nice little notification. Are you postponing the first lap?
Nah, I'm gonna let them go. They're formed up. They're looking
formed
good.
up. They're ready to go. I'm ready to go. You ready to go?
I am ready to go. Let's get her going.
Old Jess is going for bar.
He's already been around a couple times. It keeps saying 1 lap to green, so I don't know what's going on here. Oh, there he goes. Now he's ducking off. There goes the pace
lap 50. Top 12 get points. And we are green. Got the 98-52 on the outside. They're still side by side. The bottom lane's going to get that run off right out of the gate. Lasowski gets a good run, but the 52 comes back strong. Must be a lot of grip on that top side. Oh, there's a yellow. There's a yellow. There's a yellow. No, we don't want a yellow. It's too early for yellows.
Lots of cars involved in that one.
Yes. It looks like it started with Brandon Wise. Oh, yeah. 13 just got loose, and he come back up. So if we go back, that's a good one to watch here. Let's go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. This is the bad thing about small track racing is it is easy to get loose. You do not want to overdrive this truck this early. So we'll go here. Nope, we don't want that one. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. Right here. We're going to go Brandon Wise. You see him get loose. 6 avoids. Everybody avoids. Oh, Brad Duff tries and then gets collected. That is a huge pileup. See, Brad Duff gets up into Noah Foley, and they just pile up. There's so many people involved. Poor guys. I feel bad for you. Let's see. Everybody involved was Brandon Wise, Andrew Davis, Michael Shaw, Dakota Wilkins, Jason Obinski, Timothy McAdam, Don Dangler Jr., Clint Hackett, Justin Lewis, Jordan Lane, Matt Eckerson, Michael Bosworth, Chris Harrington Jr., Austin Fassett, Dayton Killigan, Don Dangler got into it again, Robert Van Ness, Michael Shaw, Matt Eckerson, Timothy McAdam Jr., and Austin Fassett. That is a huge, huge wreck. That is not fun in any way, shape, or form. Ashley Kilgan, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the subscribe. I'm sorry. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate it here over at Signature Esports. Ashley Coop says, let's go, number 22. Pitter patter, let's get at her, Jessica. It's weird calling you Jessica. I'm just gonna say Jess. I'm just gonna say Jess. Jessica just sounds like I'm calling you by your government name. No one wants to do that. Then you feel like you're in a court of law, and it's just weird. So double pits are open, so you're going to see cars at the top side, and you're going to see cars at the bottom side, pitting on both sides. Yes, Jess, we know it's Jess. Yeah, Ashley subbed. She's a champ already. She's already winning in my book. Well, we made it, how many laps? 2? 1. Pace car's off. We're about to go green. 52, Chris Melton gets a huge jump on Steven Kozlowski. Steven's going to drop down on the bottom and follow suit down below. I think they're too scared to really give it too much on the top. Oh, except for the 86. The 86, he don't care about the top side. That's Kyle Purcell. He's going to let that bad boy rip. He's going to get right behind his teammate. Actually, that's not his teammate. These purple trucks get me so confused, I swear to goodness. Because you got Sean on the back side of Steven, Kyle on the front side of him. Right now, Chris showing the way with Purcell trailing. You got Steven down below on the inside of the 74. Purcell, he's trying to make way. He's going to get up there. He side drafted. Yeah, so he's being patient. Steven's being patient. Let's go back farther in the field. Let's see. Scott Milliken just laid the fastest lap with a 15:28. Right out of the gate, already throwing down some heaters. And I mean, those are close to their qualifying times. 74 gets up, gets loose up against the wall. He's going to collect himself, get back after it, and try again. Again, you got to give these trucks, 2 or 3 laps to kind of get the heat cycle into them before you really start leaning onto them and leaning on them in the corner. They're at 11 out of 50 for the stage. Top 12 do get points for the stage. Still I Rise says, let's go 28. Chris Harrington Jr. Stefan Barr says, rock and roll number 35. Love the name Still I Rise, says Jess. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It is pretty sweet. 86 Purcell showing the way, trailing 52 Melton, 74 Purcell down below, trying to make that bottom line work. With the 03 and Milliken just ripping the top. I love it when they rip the top early on in Bristol. There's so much speed up there. The problem is the exit. As you just seen there, he smacks the wall. Very easy to do. You get up in those marbles because all that tread's just going up to the top side of the track. 74 is going to side draft the 03 as they go side by side. Wow. My screen's going crazy because there's so many cars on the track. That's okay, though. We'll keep rolling. The 74 inside the 03. 03 is going to edge out. He's going to get the run off here. He's going to end up clearing the 74. The 74 is going to fight back on entry. 03 is still going to have the momentum, but he's getting held up by Chris Melton up there as he's still trying to run the top side. Got Clint Hackett back here. He's still a lap down, unfortunately. Hey, you know what? I forgot, Penguin. Guess what I forgot? We got driver cams, dude. We have driver cams.
We got driver cams?
Yeah.
Nice.
Look at the first one right here. Is it working? Is it working? Yeah, there we go. There's old Clint Hackett. Let's go to Clint Hackett. Where is Clint? There's Clint. He's in the 07. The Log Hog Lodging. I love Clint's cameras. He has a dual camera set up. He's always the first camera on board. He got one showing what he sees in the field, followed by his wheel. Number 2, we got number 2. Oh, it's this guy right here. It's my boy RB Turner, sitting back in 11th right now, doing this thing. sitting behind Noah Fleury and got Joel Kurth. Joel Kurth peeking down beneath of him, trying to get a run, trying to get the air out from him. I don't know why my stream is going so crazy, but it's throwing up some weird stuff here. Driver cam number 3, I believe, is going to be the Boz. Hey, he's not showing up. I see him showing up.
Since it's your first stream, it might be the number of cars you have rendered in iRacing.
Really?
Yes.
No! Boz, we're sorry. It's not showing up. I don't know why, buddy. Is he still on? He might have taken it off, too. Let's find out. Oh, Boz did take it off. He took his game. Assuming he had an accident. It's like, nah, I'm not sticking around for that. The yellow comes out. It looks like Brad Dove involved. Let's go back to it and check it out here. Brad Dove, he's sitting there riding the top side. Maybe netcode? Oh, the 18. Looks like the 18 just kind of misjudged the braking point there. Let's see. Let's get a different cam. Different cam. Nope. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. Nope. Come on. We need to find a good camera. Here, Gearbox. I like this one. Nope, I don't like that one either. All right, we're going to go chase. We're actually going to go far chase. And we are going to go nice and slow here. So you can see Dove up against the wall. He's getting ready to arc down on the bottom. He lifts a little bit. Becker just under him, gets into him, and this is what's going to cause the yellow ultimately. Very unfortunate. Very, very, very unfortunate. Up against the wall. Woo! Dove took a lick. Other drivers being able to avoid. That's a good sign. Looks like Clint Hackett also got involved. I think he was trying to avoid, and he was just unlucky. You can see Dove at the top of the screen. He's sideways. And Clint just locked up too much rear brake and ended up tapping him. That's unfortunate. It's all right, Clint. Don't give up, buddy. We believe in you. Believe in you, Clint. May says, go Chris Jr., number 28. Where is, let's look up Chris here. I got you. Let's find out. I got to search for all these guys. 28. Where is he? I can't find him. Oh, here he is. He's rocking the black and yellow. That's actually a pretty sick paint scheme. You gotta love that. Very nice. Pastor Penguin sped hail wrong. No way. Penguin doesn't make mistakes like that. We're going to stack or re-rack them and restack them, and we're going to get green underway here momentarily. Green. 86 getting a huge jump on that restart, followed by the 52 of Chris Melton. Scott Milliken up in third now. He's rocking and rolling, letting that bad boy rip. Let her rip, potato chip. Oh, he falls back a little bit. He's falling back. Oh, no. Slow up. Huge stack. And it's a parking lot. It is. Wow. I can't even keep up with Penguin walks on water. Athena! That's the Phoenix, if you guys don't know. It looks like he just got loose. He's come down beneath. Oh no, Steven came down and he was there, nowhere to go, and Joshua Barr gets into the back of him after that. Ouch. And then the parking lot. They must think this place
actually
is
threw
Walmart.
that caution.
You needed to throw that thing. That thing was a parking lot, brother.
I tried to throw it before it became a parking lot when somebody started saying wrecking.
Stay with it, Nate. Let's pull Nate. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's just so crazy that and this track is so tight and so short. It's it's so hard to get slowed down, you know, or you get tied up and everything.
Yeah, Dayton's in the pits getting some damage repaired. You know, and what I always tell drivers is, I mean, half the field's in the pits right now. It's insane. What I always tell drivers is, especially on big or small tracks like this, when you have so many people, the best thing you can do is just hang back a little bit, and you know, be patient and let everybody else wreck themselves out. You know, like it's free positions at that point. I feel bad for him though. I do. If you guys don't know already, you can go hit the little gearbox thing and go to the quality, and you can hit 1440p, get that video nice and crispy for you. Here at Signature Esports, we pride ourselves at having as high def of a stream as physically possible. Now, I'm no Jason, and I can't do no 4K, but you know, one of these days I'll get me a 4K monitor when I'm all grown up, and you know, we'll put it on there. But keep the chat live. If you guys don't know, I'm not gonna say you guys. If you ladies don't know, over at LEADFOOT Motorsports, if you join their Discord at discord.gg/LEADFOOT and join the server, and you click on roles after you do the little picture test thing to make sure you're not a robot, if you click on roles and you click ladies only, there is actually a voice channel in the Discord for ladies only that no driver can see except for you ladies, and you guys can get in there and talk smack about, hey, my husband's better than yours, and my boyfriend's this and that and whatnot. You know, Jason and Jess would be a perfect example of that, because those two would definitely do that. I'm just saying, throwing you guys under the bus right now, Jess. I know you guys would do it 100%. Hey, it helps if I get live. And we are green again. I apologize. Like I said, I'm rusty. The 86 Kyle Purcell gets a huge jump, followed by the 52 of Chris Melton and the 74 of Sean Purcell. I don't know if these Purcells are brothers, father and son, but as you can tell, they're definitely showcasing their speed as they're currently running 1-2, trailing behind Chris Melton. Your past winner of Lucas Martin right there in the 57 as he dives underneath the 57 of Melton, and the yellow comes out right as he was starting to get a run. These purple trucks are just trying to get to the front as fast as they physically can, which I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Looks like this one might have started with Bosworth. Bosworth goes down low. He's cruising. Oh no, who was it? That was not Bosworth. That was not on Bosworth. Who was that on?
That was
here?
Milburn.
Was it? It was old Robbie. And the 2? Robbie's in the 2?
Yep.
Where is Robbie? When there's so many drivers out here, it takes me forever to find these guys. There he is, Robbie Milburn. He's going to sit here. Oh, he just got loose and it snapped on him. That's all that was. Go quarter speed. You see, he loose. He corrected it. He's trying to save it. He's correcting. Look at his front tire steer near the wall, and he scrapes the wall. Chris Harrington hits the brakes a little hard. When you have so much rear brake, it's almost impossible to fix it. Oh, the boss man liked the stream. Thanks, boss. Appreciate you. The tower isn't working, noob. I caught that before you did. I don't want to hear it, Jess. Guys, you don't let her bully the broadcaster. That's just not fair. I mean, I need you guys in chat to stick up for a guy, you know.
Get him, Jess. Get him, Jess.
I'm rusty.
Get him, Jess.
Okay? I'm rusty.
Get him, Jess. Get him.
So as it stands, we got the Purcells up front, followed by Melton, Martin, Lasowski, Adams, Turner, Peterson, Oh, it's Flory, dude. I've been saying Foley, I think I said this whole time. It's Flory, and rounding out the top 10's Becker. Davis just sitting on the cusp of that top 10. There's Andrew Davis in that Dunkin' Donuts truck. He got a little rear end damage. Not a big deal. The best thing about the small tracks is, no, Athena, don't act her on. It's not fair. The best thing about these small tracks is your truck can be beat up like this, and you can, what I would like to call Riddick it, you know, win the race without a fender. It's definitely possible here at Bristol. Sure is. Again, as I like to remind everybody, if you hit that follow, like, subscribe button, you will be notified every single time we go live for LEADFOOT or any other stream for that matter under the Signature Esports umbrella. And you'll know when everything's popping off. So we get ready to go green here. We got Purcell versus Purcell. Kyle gets a good jump, jumps in front of Sean on the high line. They're going to follow suit one at a time up top. The 57 of Lucas Martin round out the top three there as Melton tries fighting back on him. Melton goes down, he follows suit. They're all getting in line now. Steven Lisowski still riding that bomb line, still trying to make forward progress. As he moves forward, oh, looks like a little contact between RB back here. Everybody kept it clean. You know, this is where the experience comes in. You know, RB got hit on pretty good there, and you know, he kept it straight for the most part. Back behind him, you got Jacob Peterson and Ethan Becker still duking out. Ethan running the bottom side. Peterson running the top. A little wall scrape for him as he comes into 1 and 2. They're all single file except for up here. Right now, Chris Melton's currently 2 spots back, and Steven Lisowski currently 4 spots back from their original start. Somebody down on the apron. Can't keep up with all these guys. Here's Chris Harrington. So far, the biggest mover of the race, though, is right here. Scott Howell in the 187, up 19 spots. Followed by Larry Breger right in front of him, up 19 spots. Oh, RB Turner around. Oh, man. He gets her back straight. Whew. Looks like it started with Steven, maybe. Oh, we got Josh Barr slowing down, and it just accordioned right there. And everybody checking up, slowing down, duck diving and dodging. Holy cow. I did it. There you go, Jason. I said, holy cow. You should be happy. I remembered. Remember everything. What's going on, chat? Don't let these moderators ruin all the fun. Get in there and start talking. The thing says, yeah, we're going to go do karate in the garage and build a tree house and have a California wine spritzer. And Jess says, I'm in. Let's see, how many people do we got on the lead lap? 22 drivers, I believe, still on the lead lap. Maybe. Maybe. See how RB's holding up. Is he on the steering wheel just mad? He looks angry. I mean, poor RB. Yeah. He's just exhausted. He's already wore out from getting duck dived and dodged and bombed, and that poor guy. Poor man. Clint Hackett's still holding strong, I believe. Yeah, no? Is he? Where's he at? Clint there? Is Clint there? Is Clint there? Clint is not there. Clint has left the race. Unfortunate. There are a lot of drivers bouncing right now. And I mean, this is what Bristol will do, folks. It'll test your patience. So we got the Purcells still up front, 1-2, followed by Martin, Melton, Peterson, Shaw, Adams, Flory, Becker, and Breger. Larry Breger in the top 10, showing his face. I'm not biased, but I do like to see my brother. He's legitimately my brother up there doing good. Good job, brother. Proud of you. As I am the whole field. Real life Dom, def prefer the Tundra bodies, but those purple Rams looking clean. They are looking clean, man. They are. They're up there doing work right now. They're flexing their muscles a little bit. Top 4 Rams. I don't know. There could be a little more of them than that. We'll have to pull up how many's up there. Kyle Purcell with another great restart, followed by his teammate Lucas Martin, past winner of last week, and he's up here to give him a challenge. The 74, Sean Purcell just says, oh, Lucas gets sideways, and that's going to throw a yellow. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go. Let's watch that. I don't know if he overdrove it or if he got a little love tap. He could have got a little love tap on entry. Let's see. Let's go to our rear chase. He's up here. He's cruising. He's cruising. He's going to let her eat. And that is going to be the stage. So Kyle Purcell with the stage win. That's 12 points. He lifts right there and it was already sideways. It just got helped. I mean, that's Bristol for you. I mean, it happens. It does. It does. It does. Larry Breger staying out. What a bold strategy. Got a little front end fender damage on the left side there, but no big deal. Why's? Oh, it's because I'm quarter speed. There. Stupid live button. Bosworth, yeah, buddy, that's small track racing, especially when you got, 35 cars in the field. I get it, buddy. Tempers flare. Gather your stuff together and, come back after it next week. I can hear the radio chatter and they are not happy, but this is this is Bristol, baby. This is what happens.
There's been so many cautions. I'm trying to keep up with the notes and keep track of the laps, and my brain's in about a bazillion different places right now. That's why I'm so quiet.
No, hey, you're all right, brother. I'm calling it the best of my ability, and it's not easy. Got Josh Martin, Larry Breger starting
because
on the
they
front
didn't call
row.
stage, but they know 5 before stage that
That's how it is.
that it's yeah.
The rules are the rules.
Yeah, I mean they know, so they should just. I shouldn't have to tell them, oh, this is stage.
It's all right. It's all right, man. Everybody's new. Got the whole purple fleet up on top. Larry Breger takes off, edges out in front of the 37. He's going to run the bomb side. Steven Lisowski right behind him, pushing. He wants that lead. He's going to try taking it, but he's got 3 purple trucks. They're 3 wide right behind Larry Breger. This is racing right here. Are they going to hold it together? Nick Fleury's going to come up underneath, and he's going to keep rolling. They're butting and banging and going all over the place. If it were me, I would just try to kind of single file it out. Let everybody kind of get spaced out a little bit right from there. We got 145 laps left. I mean, we got a lot of racing left. Larry Breger in the lead, got about half a car length. Lisowski hot behind him, run that, I would say high, mid, kind of diamonding the corner a little bit there. Trying to get a run. He's slowly creeping up. Got a little front end damage, but no big deal. This is Bristol. It's not going to really mess up your race too much. It's not, you can maintain speed. As you can see, he is hot on the 87's tail. He's going to go down low. He's going to get a good exit here, and he's going to end up clearing the 87 now. And following suit right behind him is going to be the 86 of Kyle Purcell. He's going to get under him. Gets a little loose there. No harm, no foul. They keep it straight. The 74 coming up with a huge dive bomb. That's Sean Purcell. He's going to clear. He's going to clear Michael Shaw, but Michael Shaw's going to fight back. on the outside there in that 88. These two are going back and forth at it. What a good race just from these two alone. 74 down low, 88 up high. 88 holds it, clears the 74, and he's going to maintain run that top line because he gets such a strong runoff. What he's doing is pitch the 74 down a little bit, so the 74 can't get the exit. The 80 trying to follow suit right behind the 88. Steve Lisowski up front, coasting, put her on cruise control. He's trying to check out, but Kyle Purcell hot behind him, not letting him go anywhere. He wants the lead back. He's going to run the outside. He's going to come up, get the run off, get right up on his bumper. He's going to go back high. Steven's going to go down low. Kyle going to try and get in the high side. He's going to get a fender out there. He's going to hold it. He's going to keep it off the wall. Up, he lifts and lets 98 have it for now. These two are duking it out hard, like it's the last lap. Purcell coming out ahead, clears the 98. You have a new leader. A little farther back, Larry slowly starting to fade back. He did stay out during the stage and decided not to pit, so he got the track position, and I'm thinking he was banking on another early yellow so he can go in there and get some tires, be on better tires than the rest of the set. Falling back, you got the 86 hot behind 87 to Larry Breger, trying to push him in the 80, run up high. He's going to end up getting a huge run on the exit, and he's going to end up taking that spot away from the 88 of Shaw. And he's going to focus that run, focus that on Larry Breger right now. He clears. He's going to drag the 88 with him. They're both going to get by. The 74 following suit. That high side's starting to become the more dominant line for these guys with fresh tires. Check back in on our leader. You know, Kyle just put her in cruise control on that Dodge Ram. Sometimes we're the bug, sometimes we're the windshield. Yeah, that's true. That's true. We are. 52. Yeah. It happens. It's Bristol, man. Got to pay attention to what's going on at all times. Andrew Davis up 5 positions. He's just back there. Don't really see any damage out of the Dunkin' Donuts 33. Got the 03 of Scott Milliken up there. He's going to rip the high side. He's going to end up clearing, getting around. RB Turner going to follow suit and get to the outside of the 33 and try getting around there. 2x2 back here. RB gets around. Scott Howell moving up a couple spots. He's also going to rip the top side. It seems like the top side is going to be the dominant side now. And it seems like everybody's just kind of mellowed out a little bit, you know. We're going to get some reflect. Oh, the 187 up against the wall. Gets stuck up there. The 57 takes her 3 wide and just takes off. That's Lucas Martin, you know, last week's winner. And this guy's truck, it doesn't even look like he has a mark on that truck at all. Chris Melton in the 52 working his way back up. No worries, see? 52's come back. Shout out to Dayton Killen in the 22. Where's he at? Let's look at him. Right here, 3 lefts down. He's still cruising. Got a little front end damage. That looks like that right side tire's trying to leave his truck, but he's staying in it. He's wheeling it. He's making it work. He's out here learning. That's what matters. That's what matters. He's out here learning. It's stage racing on iRacing. That ain't no kidding, Pete. That ain't no kidding. It is what it is, man. Listen, it's only week 3. There's plenty of time to recoup our losses, you know. I need to turn my volume down. I think I am a little loud for y'all. It's all right. We'll get her going, though. RB Turner sitting 11th. Where? Oh, here we go. Robbie Milburn up 16 spots in the 2 machine. I do like this new paint scheme now, Robbie. Back behind him, we got Scott Howell in the 187 being pressured by Matt Eckerson. Or not. That is, oh, he's laughing. That's why. Number 9 machine. I believe that is Jordan Lane. Jordan Lane ripping her up, getting after her. Currently up 7 positions, sitting in 20th right now. I apologize for the stream cutting in and out like that, folks. It's just a lot of cars on the track. US they're just making left turn and after another left turn. Athena likes the left turns too. Good question, broadcaster man. What's the question? Okay, I'm new to iRacing. Who wants to help me educate me on all of this Leadfoot stuff going on here? Me. I know the Leadfoot stuff. I know it all. Austin Fawcett in a pure chrome truck. I mean, I think God can see him even if he wasn't looking for him at this point, you know? it's like he's the magnifying glass, you know? It is a beautiful truck, though. I like that paint scheme. He does do his own paints. If you look on LEADFOOT Motorsports website, he has his own little Discord blow up there, and he has his own Discord as well. If you ever need a paint, go to Trackside Graphics. They'll hook you up for a nominal fee, that is. He's got Jason on the outside of him. They're running 2x2. These two are actually admins in the Leadfoot group, and you know they're keeping it clean. They're cruising. They're racing each other. It's all fun and games. It's all fun and games. Brad Dove back 20. He's keeping her clean. We got a yellow. Not another yellow. Timothy McAdam Jr. Let's see what happened. Down here cruising, mind his own. Oh no, it was not him. Looks like Larry Breger. Looks like Larry Breger. Let's see here. Oh, if we go back here, we go a little we'll go a little chopper view. See the 87 down below here. It looks like he comes down just a little bit to try to keep it off the wall, and the O2's there of RB Turner. RB keeps her straight, and Larry goes for a ride. He's going to sideswipe that wall. A little bit front end damage. It still should be drivable though. Get her fixed.
Look farther ahead.
Well, I already left it now. Okay. Listen, it's a miracle I'm finding these controls, okay? It's a miracle. Sometimes they turn right, and that's why they hit the wall. That's right, Life Dom. That's right. Sometimes they do. They shouldn't, but they do. Make sure you go ahead and give this stream a like, a subscribe. That way you are notified every single time we go live. You can follow your favorite drivers. Here at Signature Esports, we pride ourselves on giving you the best broadcast we possibly can. I am rusty, though. I'm extremely rusty, as you can tell. But I got a big mouth, and I don't shut up, so commentating's actually pretty easy. I talk to myself a lot. Kind of like Jess in chat. She talks to herself all the time. You can say it.
Too easy.
Too easy. I was setting you up. I was setting you up for victory, brother.
I mean, he's not wrong. He does talk a lot.
I do. The question is, does Jess talk a lot because Jason doesn't listen, or does she just talk a lot?
Believe it or not, Jess doesn't talk that much. She's actually pretty quiet. When she's got something to say, she talks. Other than that, she's super quiet.
It is what it is. We got Purcell, Peterson, Shaw, Lasowski. Am I saying his last name right? Lasowski? Is that how it's pronounced? Laskowski.
Tell me the Laskowski.
It's Steven. Purcell, Adams, Martin, Melton, Flory, and Milliken. And we are green. The 86 Kyle takes a huge jump. Followed by Michael Shaw. They're going to get that bottom line up and rolling. Looks like Peterson just didn't get the greatest restarts there. He's going to get the car back under him, get the speed built back up. He's 57, gets up underneath them. They're going to race side by side. 80, keeps her straight, bumper to bumper, going into 3. He is ripping. I mean, he's running that Kyle Larson line. Clear up there, diamonding out. 57 gets the best of him, though, and we have another yellow. Eckerson, let's go. It's cruising. Oh, he just hits the apron. Yeah, you can't hit that apron. They'll spit you sideways. The one of Austin kind of tapped him a little bit, but he ended up keeping it straight. I didn't call you out. I apologize. Sorry, Jess. I didn't call you out. I apologize. RB Turner, staying in it. Staying in it. He's just mellow right now. His truck's not too dirty, not too, I mean, you can see right rear quarter. He got a little damage on taillight. He's sitting there, he's one hand in it, so the guy's calm. That's what matters. It's calm. Calm, cool, and collected. Michael Shaw right here. Look at all these purple trucks, the cat skewer trucks, or the skewer cat racing. I apologize, boys. All three of them in the top 4 right now. Putting those Rams to the test. We can show you guys. Where's the manufacturer one at? Is it this one? It's not that one. It ain't that one. Nope, it's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. Can't find it. No. I'll have to work on that one. They're 2 to green. They're going to rack them and restack them and get after it. Athena's her own best friend. FYI, I do talk to myself a lot. I give the best advice, although I don't listen to. Oh, I don't listen. So there's that. That's rough, Jess. It's rough. Who's everybody rooting for tonight? We still got quite a few cars out here. Right now, Tim McAbb Sr. in the 65 Dodge Machine, the Machine, up 21 spots. He's going to be your biggest mover of the race as of right now. As you could see them all get around where they're supposed to be lined up at. Come on, boys. That was our first nice green flag stop. 86 Kyle Purcell, followed by Michael Shaw. Michael Shaw's going to run the top side, followed by the other Purcell down below in the 74. He's going to try getting a run, and he's going to succeed to get that run. The 57, Lucas Martin, dives down beneath him. We got teammates battling. Oh, shoot. Call the cops. We got the teammates battling here. We got the 57, Lucas Martin, the 88 of Michael Shaw, side by side. You know, teammates, you think one would take it easy on the other, but these boys do not care. They are going after it like it's the last lap. 57 edges just a little bit on the bottom side, but the 88 gets a huge run on the top side. 57's going to dive back down low. The 88's still going to stay into it. 57's going to clear it. He's going to slide up right in front of his teammate, and he's going to hold him back where he says he belongs. 88's going to fight back. 57, we see smoke in the air. No yellow yet. We got 105 laps to go out of these 200 laps. This is just great racing all the way around. Go up front. Kyle's on cruise control. He's like, see you later, boys. I don't want anything to do with y'all. You guys can have all that. My vote goes to Tony Stewart. Heck yeah, I'm a huge Tony Stewart fan. Yeah, Tony's good. Who does? Everybody likes smoke. Right now, Steven 4 off where he started, but he's still making way, still sitting in the top 5. So he's just going to save. He's going to save them tires, and he's going to get rolling. Austin Fawcett on pit lane. Oh, a yellow by Larry. 87. What happened? What happened? He's up. Oh, he just got loose. And it snaps back as he corrects it. Man, that's rough. That's rough. He jumped to pits. I believe Larry is going to be done this race. Poor guy. That'd be his second caution tonight. When it was my guy back when I was a kid and missed seeing him in the cup. Yep. Just says I have been tattooed with smoke. And we still got Ash out there pulling for the 22. He's still out here hanging strong, holding on to what he got. That's all you gotta do. You gotta make it to the end. I'm trying to find him. Here he is. In the Toyota machine. He's currently sitting 23rd. He's only down 3 positions from where he started. I will be a little biased. I like that truck just because I like color teal. I mean, I'll say it. I said it. This truck's awesome too. Awesome faucets. I mean, it's pretty sweet. Look at that chrome on that hood. It's a beautiful. There's a roll bar. Look at him. I don't know why he has a yellow suit though. I mean, he needs to make that thing chrome too. Get some of that confetti like on one of them sparkly balls. Right now, our biggest movers of the race is going to be Scott Howe staying out. Oh, he's going. Is he getting the lead? Oh, he stayed out. Andrew Davis, Scott Howe stayed out. Scott Howe's up 31 positions. Can he hold off the Purcells? That's the question. Can both the 33 and the 187 hold off the Purcells? Haven't really gotten into drag racing, to be honest. Stayed with NASCAR, of course. Been into endurance racing and rally recently as well. I hear you. We have 18 cars on the... Nope, I scratched that. 17 cars on the lead lap right now. And we are green, and the 33 of Andrew Davis gets a monstrous restart. And the 187 failing to mount any sort of a challenge, and he's going to fall back a little bit as the 86 of Kyle Purcell gets up and going. The 187's back up to speed. Oh, no, and they get sideways back behind him. No yellow yet. Did they save it? Looks like they saved it. That would have been the 65 of Sid McAdams Sr. John Purcell with an instant. Gets underneath the 187. 187 taps the wall, comes down. Oh, that looked like a little net code there. We're going to slow that bad boy down. That was definitely net code. So, just so you guys know, that's net code. So as you can see, the 187 come down right there. You see that gap right there in between his front tire and the rear quarter? What that's saying is iRacing believes that 187's hitting him. That is straight net code all day long. Boom, turns him. That is net code. They're in there talking about, oh, Brecker in the chat saying, well, tore it up good. What a race. Yeah, man, you led some laps, though. That's all that matters. Led some laps. Getting there, brother. Getting there. Andrew Dave's going to be your leader. Scott Howe still up 30 positions in that 187. I like this I like the TV camera better. I think that's a sweet camera. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's a sweet camera. We could put it on here or here. Net code. When the impossible becomes possible and the possible became what was that? Well said, says Jessica. That is true. It's definitely net code. I do believe the 187 did take that claim. We're on our 10th yellow, and we still have, what, 92 laps to go? It's all right. These guys will get her. They'll get her taken care of. Not a big deal. Starting to see different strategies. The proud sponsor of the LEADFOOT Motorsports League is being led right now by the AMP Racing League leader. That's pretty cool. As we go green, the 33 of Andrew Davis going to get a great start, jumping out about 2 car lengths. The 88 and 86 going to try figuring out who wants what. The Skewer Cat Racing team 1 or 2, 3, 4. But Chris Melton says, nah, bruh. I'm going to come from the back and back to the front. That's what he said, and that's what he's doing. As he rips the top side right above the 57 Lucas Martin, last week's winner. Lucas Martin going to end up clearing him. And Andrew Davis in a sea of purple trucks. The poor guy is in a sea of purple trucks right now. Just being overpowered with those newer tires. So we got Kyle Purcell, we got Michael Shaw, we got Andrew Davis being tracked right now by Lucas Martin on the top side. Lucas up into the wall. 33 of Andrew Davis going to hold it down low. The 57 of Lucas Martin going to keep her wide open up top, tap the wall, and my screen's going to flicker a little bit. Side by side, this is BRISTOL Racing. Nobody has an edge. They're all holding it. You know, you can see the 57 Lucas Martin pushing that truck as hard as he possibly can as he almost taps the wall again. And following suit right behind him is going to be the 52 of Chris Melton as he gets to the outside of Andrew Davis. And he's almost clear of him. My, jeez. My screen just keeps jumping around. It's insane. A lot of stuff loading up. 52, Chris Melton ends up clearing the 33 of Andrew Davis. Followed suit right behind him. Steven Lasowski just going to try making his way to the outside of Andrew Davis as well. He's going to get the run on the top side. He's going to get a fender out there. He's going to keep it on the high side. He's going to stay in it. He got a little front end damage, but like we said previously, that doesn't matter. Steven going to clear the 33, followed by the 80 of Jacob Peterson. Jacob Pearson on the outside. He diamonds the corner. He gets a huge run on the backside. He's going to run up to the 98. He's going to sit back. He's run about a lane higher than the 98. Back a little farther, we got Ethan Becker in the 18. Yep, he's in the 18. Just making sure. I thought I had the right guy. Being challenged by Scott Milliken. Milliken staying patient. Andrew Davis slow on the bottom side. Scott Milliken up on the top side, trying to get around the 18 of Becker. Becker holding his ground. Nice and sturdy. They're giving each other plenty of room up there. Nick Fleury on the bottom side, right in front of him as Purcell gets around him. Scott Milliken still on the outside, trying to get around Becker. I mean, he's running it in deep. He's running high. He's going to use the 23 as a pick, I believe. He's hoping the 23 stays down for him. Hey, Joel. Thanks for the like, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. 03, Scott Milliken up on the high side, up into the wall. The 23 is going to go. The 18 is going to get around. Becker's going to clear. He's going to go up, give him a little air, and he's going to stay down. Becker is he is not coming off that bottom side. He likes that bottom side. Scott Milliken still trying the outside. As you see the 02 of RB Turner rushing up with the 6 on the outside of him. That is Timothy Adams. Sorry, guys. Timothy goes down beneath Becker. I'm still learning all these guys' names, guys. Scott Milliken coming up with a charge. I mean, he is just letting that top side rip. He's going to try getting around Noah here. He's going to come down low, take the air off the 23, try getting him a little loose. He's going to rip the high side. He's going to get fender. He's going to be about an even with the truck. And Noah's holding his ground. The 187 is going to be a pick here. Oh, no. They're 3 wide. They're bouncing off each other. They're going to keep it straight. Oh, nope. They turn. We seen that. My screen flickered. I do apologize for that, folks. Jess says, let's go, RB. Let's go back here. I mean, they were just in a... situation there. It looks like, let's go back. Looks like the 06 got into the 03, bent them out of shape a little bit. You can see they're 3 wide. Timothy Adams gets into him a little bit, tries getting off of him, smacks the wall. 187 smacks wall. 187 comes down, and you know my screen goes blub 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 blub. My broadcast got the rickets, whatever that is. Right now, though, believe it or not, this guy right here in the 2 of Robbie Milburn is 21 positions to the good. He is your biggest mover of the race as we stand right now. And we got about 75 laps left to go before this thing's finalized. And Kyle Purcell is back in the lead, making a charge. And how about the drive from Chris Melton? He went to the back after the stage, ended up running through the field, and he probably has one of the cleanest trucks out here. And I mean, we got 3 Rams followed by a Ford and a Chevy. I don't know if I need to like depower the Rams, you know, because these guys are just, they're at an advantage. I don't know what advantage that is yet. Some sort of an advantage. That's what I'm going with. Some sort of an advantage. I'm rooting for the trucks. That's a good choice, Jess. I think one of them might get it. Again, we want to thank Jason Orr at Signature Esports for allowing us to broadcast underneath this platform. We hope he is over broadcasting the Sim 500 and having just as much success as we are over here. Or I guess we should be wishing we have just as much success as he has. That came out wrong. Ignore this, Jason. Don't listen to it. I'm just talking out my buttocks. But in all seriousness, we do want to thank him for allowing us to do this. This is awesome. He didn't have to. He's a good friend of mine for a few years now, and you know, it takes a lot of trust letting somebody you know, call a race under your baby. So you know, from everybody over at LEADFOOT Motorsports, thank you again, Jason. Thank you, Jess, for supporting us. We appreciate everything you guys do. If you guys have AI Chief, make sure you use promo code Signature. Might help you. Might help you a little bit. Kyle Purcell with a huge jump up front. Michael Shaw going to follow suit on the top side. Chris Melton going to mount a challenge. And the 80 comes flying up of Jacob Peterson. He's going to rip that top side. The 52 is going to come up, take the air off him so he can't get that run off. The 52 going to stay down low, and he's going to get in line right behind right behind Shaw. 98, Steven Lasowski still on the bottom side, still trying to get underneath the Purcell and clear him. And it's hard to see now, but your Daytona winner, Ethan Becker, is creeping up there. And Noah Fleury, just car behind him. And Timothy Adams, still trying to work his way up. And off in the distance, you got RB Turner and last week's winner of Lucas Martin working their way up. They are side by side by side by side, trying to get everything they possibly can. They're single file through 10. Ethan Becker currently 10 spots up. Michael Shaw, though, in second place in this 88 machine, is up 19 positions. He is the biggest mover of the race as we speak right now. Also up 19 positions is going to be this 2 truck, Robbie Milburn. Right behind him. Okay, stop it, screen. Stop it. We're trying to call a race here. Dang nabbit. You knock it off. I'm trying to call a race. Currently have 17 trucks on the lead lap. The first truck not on the lead lap is the 187 Scott Howe. He's going to stay there, keep it clean, and we have another yellow. Looks like Austin Fawcett involved. Let's take a gander. Back here all by himself. And he just gassed her up too early. Good thing is, oh, and they lock it up behind him, trying to avoid him. I think that was Brad Dove sliding in front. I think so. Let's go to the Brad Dove machine here. Brad Dove cruising. He sees him lose it. Too much rear brake. Locks her up. Spits her sideways. Oh! and gets blasted. I think that was Timothy McAdam Jr. that ended up hitting him. Why did we change cameras? Stop it. Oh, it's because they jumped a pit. That's why. So as we stand, we got Purcell, Shaw, Melton, Peterson, Lasowski, top 5, followed by Adams, Becker, Martin, Florian, RB Turner, rounding out your top 10. And then you got this 2 machine. Got to keep an eye on Robbie Milburn. He's sitting there knocking on the door. 187 is going to get the lucky dog around the field. He's going to get back a lap that he needed desperately. Robbie Milburn right now in that 2 machine, up 21 spots from the start. That's going to be our 12th caution of the race. And we got rough, let's see, almost 60 laps to go. We're getting there. Looks like Matt Eckerson got a meatball. He's sitting over here trying to get that fixed. Joshua Barr entering the pits. Getting some freshies. Oh, Casey Wrong's out there. Hey, late to the party, but could announcing be a new calling? No. I don't think so. Jessica says I'm doing great. So if you guys are into role playing, check out Signature RP. You can go to the Signature Esports Discord. The Signature RP Discord is labeled in there. Sounds like it. Don't be pestering them.
Sorry, I had to, Ryan. I had to.
What's our next race on the schedule?
Our next race on the schedule, if you give me a moment, since we are still under caution, I can look for you. Just a moment.
I'm probably a little quicker at it than you are. Charlotte.
Listen here. You might be quicker. But, yeah.
Kyle Purcell jumping to the lead, followed by Michael Shaw now outside in that 88 machine. These skewer catch trucks, there's something fishy about these guys. I mean, they've been showcasing speed all night. And Chris Melton back up in the top 3 after having to go through the field, followed by Jacob Peterson, that 80 truck just ripping that top side. He is making it work. The 98 Steven Lasowski going to run the bottom side right in front of Thomas Adams in the 6 machine. 2 Chevys back there side by side, trying to get to the front, trying to mount a challenge against these Rams. Jacob Peterson, the first Ford, and they're getting clipped. Steven Lasowski. I just apologize, guys. Had a cough. Steven Lasowski. I know, I'm going to have to. Let's see. Just looks like they got collected. I don't even think. Yeah, I don't. I'm trying to make a judgment call here. Let's quarter speed this. I don't think he was going up to fill that gap, but I think it looks like the 6 came down into him. It looks like, man, that's a hard judgment call. If we play it real slow, it looks like the 6 comes down a little bit. Yeah, that's a little too early to be entry. If it were me, I would call that on the 6, but it, you know, that's the up to the drivers. The drivers have the ability to claim whether or not they think they called that, and if they did cause that, then you know they get an EOL. If they cause it a second time, they get an EOL with a black flag. If they do it a third time, unfortunately they are DQ'd from the race. So you gotta be really careful on how many yellows or cautions or wrecks you end up causing. Why is the screen dark or the stream dark? Because we're at nighttime, brother. It's a nighttime race.
And to clarify, he says an EOL with a black flag. It's an EOL with a drive-through for
that's a black
for those
flag.
that. Well, yeah, but so is an EOL. They're both black flags.
Fine, Payton. Just correct me every time I'm wrong. That's fine. I'm good. Just us.
Somebody's got to do it.
I know, right?
It can't just be Jess, because Jess just says make another left turn. And so long as you're turning left, you're good. I got to help out here.
Make a left turn.
Yes, hydrate, Mr. Went. Hydrate.
All right, we're going to take a quick hydrate break.
Yeah, I don't think there's lights at Bristol. Well, then why aren't the lights on? Well, it's even dark for me. I got you, Jess.
Caution lights
My
are
sister
off on
from
the
another
pace track. Thanks for the support, Penguin. 4 lefts equal 1 right. It's getting dark outside. See, Larry knew. Pace car drops off. They're in the restart zone. 88 takes off. Or 86, I apologize. Kyle Purcell takes off. Michael Shaw going to follow suit. Chris Melton going to try ripping that bottom side, trying to get underneath that 88. 54 laps to go. This thing's almost over. They're working their tails off. But does anybody have a chance to mount a challenge against these ramps? That's the real question. As you can see on the backside, Lucas Martin back there, and also in the Skewer Cat Racing. He's trying to get underneath the 80 of Jacob Peterson. They're trying to 1-2-3 finish. I like it. I like it a lot. 57 up underneath the 80. Side by side down the backstretch. 57 still side by side. 57 is going to edge just a little bit on the corner. He slides up. He's going to clear. He ends up clearing. He's going to set his sights on the 52 of Chris Melton now. He's running that bottom side like it's nobody's business. Let's put it that. 74 of Sean Purcell. He's following suit. He gets underneath the 80. He's going to try end up clearing. He ain't going to be able to. They're side by side down the front stretch. 74 of Sean Purcell finally clears the 80. No, he doesn't. I was just kidding. Don't listen to me. He does now. He's going to end up sliding up. He's going to take that spot away from him. He's going to set his sights on the 57 machine of Lucas Martin. The Purcells are quick too. Robbie Milburn ended up taking Noah Fleury for position 9. And Sean Purcell ends up getting around Lucas Martin finally. He sets his sights on the 52 of Chris Melton. Robbie Milburn, RB Turner, Becker sitting in 6, 7, 8. And we have another yellow. Scott Howell down here, run the bottom. Oh no, that was not Scott. He just had nowhere to go when the 3 comes up. Nowhere to go. Looks like the 03. Let's take a look at her. Let's take a look at her. Here's the 03. Getting a little sideways. Scrapes the wall. He's trying to keep it off the wall. And Noah Fleury just happened to be there. I mean, nothing really these guys could do. He spins her. Locks up the brakes. Let's go the brakes. Trying to straighten it back out. And it shoots up. And the 187, Scott Howell, nowhere to go. That's a shame. And then he gets booted by the 6. 14th caution. You know, after the Bristol update, this has been like a normal ongoing thing. Hey, look, the wife's in here. She said, oh, that's sweet, Pastor Penguin. Brian is doing a good job. We all are keeping him in line. That's good. Had to get the kids totally down and quiet, or I would have been on his debut earlier. Yeah, you should have been. Larry says the magic fender. Guys, make sure you give this bad boy stream a thumbs up, subscribe if you can, show your support to Signature Esports broadcasting. It would be awesome. Everything esports, baby, everything. Again, if you're into RP, go to Signature Esports Discord. The RP Discord's in there. If you have AI Chief, make sure you type in promo code Signature to get a deal. LEADFOOT Motorsports Truck Series is brought to you by AMP Racing Leagues. They race on Sundays at 7 p.m. Get a hold of Andrew Davis if you're interested in joining. He is in this race, and he is that 33 donut machine. Right there. That's him. Right there. This guy. Right there. That 33 Duncan machine. You got a little front end damage. You got a little rear end damage. He's spitting in the stuff. He's right behind Dayton right there at the 22. He's going to go up around him there as they rack him and restack him. Chris Melton on the pole. The Skewer boys came in, got some freshies. And we're about to settle this. 43 laps to go. And we're green. Chris Melton jumps out to an early lead, followed by the two of Robbie Milburn, which is currently up 30 spots. Milburn going to be challenged on the outside by Sean, and they are sideways, and they're going to cause a parking lot. Broadcaster curse. I shouldn't have called it. Athena tagging the Signature RP Discord. There you go. If you're into it, you're into it. It's right there. In the replay, the fender flew off, then it jumped back on the car. Yeah, that's a magical fender, Larry. He goes up. I think he just tried closing the gap. Didn't expect. Yep, he didn't expect Sean there as fast as he was. That's just a misjudgment, man. We've all done it. Just a misjudgment. Get these boys calmed down a little bit. We can settle this. So as we stand right now, we got Chris Melton, Sean Purcell, RB Turner up 8 spots. Kyle Purcell, Lucas Martin, Michael Shaw, Tim McAdams Sr., Jacob Peterson, Ethan Becker, and Dakota Wilkins rounding out your top 10. Dakota, we haven't seen much of him right now, but look how clean that Toyota is. Get it up there. Zastro, thanks for the follow, brother. Appreciate you. Andrew Davis coming off pit road. We got 2 black flags, Thomas Adams and Scott Howe. They're going to have to serve those under green. This is Bristol. This small track, tempers are going to flare. We're blinking. 15 yellows. Typical Bristol. This new update has ruined Bristol. You know what? I'm starting to think the times on iRacing are jacked up because it looks like it's daylight now.
Yeah.
What is going on with that?
Maybe,
Evidently, I need to learn how to make a session.
Overcast. It's clouds.
Is that what it was? The clouds?
Yep.
Oh,
It's
the clouds just open
6:59
up.
p.m. It's the clouds.
52. Chris Melton gets a huge jump on Sean Purcell. Sean Purcell going to run that middle lane. He's going to block both lanes of traffic. The 86 of the other Purcell, he's going to get an outside run. He's going to mount a challenge 74 up against 52 aero blocks. 02 RB Turner under fire in the back by Michael Shaw and Lucas Martin. He's got both those skewer cats on the outside of him. 57 of Lucas Martin going to get up. by him. He's going to run it. RB's going to hold the bottom. 57's going to clear. The 80's going to jump on that train now. Jacob Peterson, he's the first Ford up in that group. Right now, the top 5 trucks are all Dodges. That's just insane. Get up there, Peterson. We got to split these Dodges up, brother. Right now, your current leader is Sean Martin challenging. I think this is the first time Kyle Purcell's really been challenged for the lead. Kyle's going to jump up on the high side. Sean's going to stay down low. Kyle dives down below in the 86. The 86 goes down on the bottom. He gets a fender in on him. 74 pinches down a little bit. Back behind him, we got Michael Shaw challenging 52 of Chris Melton on the bottom side. Can't quite clear him. He's going to try again. He ends up clearing him. 52 sits back another position, currently sitting 4th. The 80 of Jacob Peterson had a huge run, had to get on a little bit. He's going to go down there, try showing the 52 a nose. Ain't going to be able to do it. 52 protecting that bottom lane. Now he's going to protect the high lane. I wouldn't necessarily call it blocking, but what is the link to the ladies' Discord again? If you go to here, I'll type it in chat for you. I got you. Don't worry. If you go to that Discord link and you go through the little security questions or whatever, there's going to be self rolls down beneath. You click on self rolls and you click on ladies, and then you can go down to the voice channels and you'll see ladies only. And you ladies are the only ones that will have access to that room. Jessica joined the ladies Discord too. Yes, she does. Also open for all ladies supporting their drivers. Yes. Oh, Rob Bob. Just talking about RB Turner. Currently sitting 6th place right now. He's letting her rip like a potato chip. He's just getting after it. Sean Purcell still showing the way with 2 skewer cat trucks right behind him. You know, I wonder why the 74 isn't a skewer. Hey, he ain't got a paint scheme. Maybe he does. Let's refresh it here. We're gonna refresh it. Where's that refresh button? I know there's a refresh button somewhere. Right here. Bam. We'll refresh paints here. See if he isn't in one. Or maybe it's just me. Car down below, they end up avoiding. They're clearing. We gotta let these paints reload. There was a lot of trucks on the track. Oh. Generic paint. He doesn't need no flashy paint job to lead the race. Kyle going mountain challenge. He gets up underneath of him, about half a truck on him. 74 is going to hold his own on the top side. The 86 does end up clearing. If he slides up, he's going to slide up. He's going to slow him down. 74 is going to come back down, try crossover. He's going to get back down. He's going to try getting a fender in on him. Nope. And now he's under attack by the 88 of Michael Shaw. Michael Shaw down beneath the 74. He's going to try a quick slider. Not going to do it. The 22 slow on the track. Now his paint's not loaded. Jeez Louise. We're going to try this one more time, folks. One more time. So I know the 22 is a teal truck. I know it. Currently, only 12 cars on the lead lap. And your biggest mover of the race, as we stand right now, is going to be Tim McAdams Sr. right here in the 65 truck. And he's just staying out of everybody's way. Trying to stay out of it. I don't blame you, sir. And he's also in a Ram. Something fishy about these Rams, I'm telling you. He's now a lap down, though. Andrew Davis is going to be the first car on the lead lap. How about these cat skewer trucks, though? I mean, what a show. And the Purcells. I mean,
wait,
Purcells.
Did you just say that Davis is the first truck on the lead lap?
Yeah. Andrew Davis.
Is he leading?
11th place. No. No.
Oh, he's the first car on
what is
a lap down.
Here?
Okay. Got you. Okay. I was confused. Sorry.
No, because now every time I click on a driver, it changes everything red. It's crazy. First car on the lead lap is going to be Robbie Milburn. Nope. Yep. Nope.
Exactly.
Jordan
Jason.
Lane.
Trading Paints does Trading Paints things.
Oh, yeah. It's horrible. How do you have time, sir, to broadcast a race and still comment on ours? That's impressive. That's a talent that not many people have. Jordan Lane up here, cruising in 15th. He's on pole positions. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's just checking in on us. People are complaining about Trading Paints messing up again. Yep.
No.
Justin Lewis, he was involved today. He's up on the high side. He goes down low. He gets loose. It's that simple. You just give her a little too much on the entries. Woo! And the 18 blasting. That is not good. That had to hurt. That had to hurt. That hurt me. He was on his brakes the whole time, though. That hurt me watching that. Oh, the chopper's not a good. There we go. So you can see him sideways here. And I mean, Becker just couldn't see him. He tried to avoid. I mean, he tried to turn down and just couldn't. That's unfortunate. You're gonna feel that in the morning, sir. That is a talent Casey and I want to learn, because he's just that dang good. Who are we talking about here for sure? People. Hopefully you guys are hyping me up. That's what we need. Hyping the broadcaster up, the old eagle. Jordan Lane in the pits. Chris Melton just left the pits. RB Turner left the pits. Everybody getting some tires. Trading Paints, doing Trading Paints things. All right, guys, I'm gonna hydrate one more time real quick.
Crazy thing is most of these have all been different cars involved. Most of these. Some of these there's a couple, but for the most part it's all been different people.
All right. We're going to be at 10 laps to go, and we're going to settle this. They got 3 of the skewer cats in the top 4. They got the 74 of the other Purcell. I got to know if he's supposed to be rocking one of those paints or not, you know? I'm just curious. Pace car's off. We're about to go green. Kyle getting a huge jump on the start. His brother, sibling, family member, somebody, brother-in-law maybe, 74 Sean, he's going to go down low. He's going to go up top. The 88 of Michael Shaw's going to get run. He's going to go down beneath. He's going to push up just a little bit. He's going to try holding on to it. He ain't going to quite clear the 74 yet. 74 is going to be on a tear as they go 2 by 2. 74 and the 88 not giving anybody an inch. The 57 80s just kind of stuck back behind him, not being able to move anywhere because there was no room on the track to go anywhere. The 52 dives down beneath Noah Flurry. I'm so sorry, Noah. I do not mean to butcher your name, brother. Slow car on the bottom, that's Ethan Becker. They're all going mumble and jumble and try to get her situated. Sean Purcell ended up jumping up into the 3rd spot. The 80 of Jacob Peterson, the first Ford in the top, the top 5, top 6, peeking in there. Chris Melton back behind there, stuck behind both of these trucks of the 57 and the 80. The 80 underneath the 57, just trying to get a run off, trying to hold his line there. The 57 going to rip that top side, try to get a run off, but the 74 of Sean Purcell holding him up. He's going to end up clearing the 80. The 52 is going to follow suit. 57 dives down. He's going to try getting underneath the 74. 52 ripping the high side of the 57. 57 under gunfire as he's trying to get around the 74. The 52 run out of real estate because the 74 is up top. 52 is going to get to the outside of 57. When is the time where he decides, hey, I'm going to take this bad boy 3 wide. We're going to try it. 57 down beneath the 74. The 52 is going to go down below, help push the 57 past the 74. Try to get that extra spot so he can go back to war with 57. The 02 of RB Turner peeking his head in there. He's wanting to play. Back behind him, you got Andrew Davis up 9 spots, sitting in 7th place. He's just waiting for the real estate to come up. We're 3 laps to go. Kyle Purcell still showing the way. Michael Shaw in second with a comfortable second. And the race is right here for 3rd place with Chris Melton and Lucas Martin. Chris Melton down beneath the 57. 57 holds his line. Here comes RB Turner. 2 laps to go. Who's it going to be? Chris Melton wants it. Lucas wants it. Chris guns it on the inside. Clears the 57. The 57 is going to try and crossover move, diving down low. The 02 trying to follow suit. The 52 just going to have too much momentum on the high side. The 57 going to try one last ditch effort to run it in deep. Try to get it to stick. It can't. The 52, Chris Melton's going to take the 3rd spot. RB Turner trying to get underneath the 57. Just can't do it. Good race, fellas. Good race. Your race results. Those are not the race results I wanted. Jason! That's all right. That is not... It's not even the correct... Oh, that's qualifying. Hey, that's probably why. Let's go to the race results. Let's try that. We're going to try we're going to find the race results. Hold on here. Hold on. This is qualifying. We need the race. That's what we need. Those are your qualifying results. Oh no, I can't find it. We're gonna find it. I'll be here all day. I don't care. I'm gonna find it. Where's Jason when you need him? You know, back there hiding.
I'm back there broadcasting.
I know. He's pretending to work. Oh, hey, check this out. Bang! Here's your race results. I want the new one though. Side manual show. Hey, look at that. It's like I know what I'm doing. Kyle Purcell, number 1, wins the race. Michael Shaw coming in P2. Chris Melton coming in P3. Back behind there, you got Lucas Martin in 4, RB Turner in 5th, Andrew Davis in 6th, leading 11 laps. Kyle Purcell leading 146 laps. It's just crazy. Sean Purcell in 7th. 8th goes to Jacob Peterson. 9th, Dakota Wilkins. Rounding out your top 10 is Noah Fleury. 11th, Tim McAdam. 12th, Ethan Becker. 13th, Jordan Lane. 14th, Robbie Milburn. Followed by 15th, Scott Howe. Jason Obinski, 16th. Thomas Adams, 17th. Steven Lisowski, 18th. Josh Barn, 19th. And round out your top 20, Dayton Killen, 21 laps down. Your hard charger is going to be Tim McAdams Sr. Most laps led, Kyle Purcell. Fastest lap of the race, Jacob Peterson, run a 15.148. In your pole position winner was Steven Lisowski. 16 cautions for 63 laps. 8 different lead changes, and that is Bristol. We're going to have to fix a couple logos because we have the Sim 500 logos on here. We copy and pasted a couple profiles. Just ignore that stuff. Way to go drivers. Good job, Kyle. Yep, they're shouting him out. So that's what we're going to do in the meantime, because the man today that couldn't be stopped, he led 146 laps in the Skewer Cat racing machine of that 86. Your winner, Kyle Purcell. How was it out there, brother? It looked rough, man.
It was scary. We were able to get long runs, which is great, but it's also terrifying because once there's some damaged trucks and some people on old tires, trying to fix damage, trying to lap damaged trucks that are just trying to make a lap without wrecking, they're trying to stay out of the way, but their truck has a mind of their own. So, it was a few times where I was like, all right, let me try and go outside. Oh, nope, he's across the track. So it was super fun. Good racing at the front when I was, shuffled out of the lead a couple times, tire strategy, all that. Good battling. I mean, Sean and I have had some epic battles, and a lot of them end poorly, but I'm glad this one ended well because I hope it looked as good on the broadcast as it did from inside the cockpit because we were flying, fighting it out. I was worried Shaw was gonna have better tires because of it.
Well, I'll be honest with you, brother. Don't judge don't judge this broadcast because I am extremely rusty. I haven't called a race in like 3 years, so I'm still remembering where all the buttons are for SDK and calling the race. But overall, from my perspective, it looked like entry was the real challenge. Honestly, I mean, what was it from your perspective? It just seemed like a lot of trucks were. I don't know if they were driving it in too deep or they were braking too hard on entry, but it seemed like 99 times out of 10, that's where people were getting loose.
Yeah, the first few laps of a run, even with older tires, when they cool down under caution, when you drop it into the corner there, it wants to slide real bad. I almost spun out a couple times battling Sean. I had to wheel it because I had to kind of send it to get by him. Yeah, it was super loose on entry. That was definitely the most difficult part. You could kind of slide it out of the corner, and it's not that dramatic, easy to save. But once it starts to go in the corner, you're either bailing out and getting run over or you're spinning out and getting T-boned. And that's why I think we had some parking lots tonight because you nailed it. It's real tough to keep this thing underneath you if you're not super careful on entry.
Well, and I mean, watching the broadcast, you were definitely the truck. Once you got some clean air and you could get, a car length or two ahead of whoever was behind you, you were pretty much checking out. I do have a couple questions. Sean Purcell, brother.
Twin, identical twin.
No kidding, identical twin. Does he refuse to run the skewer cat paint scheme, or is that just my trading paints acting up?
The skewer cat paint scheme is something I made for the team when I created it, and it's evolved over time. But it's mostly that my teammates are too lazy to make their own paints, and Sean is both too lazy to choose my paint and hasn't quite made his own yet. So he'll probably have something purplish or something at least with the same layout but at different colors, like ice hogs or something. He just hasn't gotten there yet. So yeah, it's fun to have some, a little purple party, especially when we were all at the front there. It was a really good day for the team.
Well, you could definitely tell the practice paid off, for sure. You guys, the Dodges dominated tonight. I mean, you guys put on a clinic. And not to say nobody else did a bad job, right? But you can definitely tell who definitely put the work in, especially you guys did as a group. The great thing about it from my perspective was, with you and Shaw, I mean, even Melton, but just the teammate side of things, like you guys weren't taking it easy on each other. I seen you guys lean on each other a couple times. You would give each other room on the exit, but you were running hard like it was the last lap when we still had like 150 laps to go. It was amazing.
Yeah, clean air's king. Not being close to people that you think might run you over is king. It's a scary world out there, and yeah, it's nice to have teammates. Shaw, Lucas Martin, Sean Purcell, and then Josh Martin are all teammates here. Josh unfortunately had a black flag, and he either had to wreck his way through traffic to get to pit road or take the DQ, and he took the DQ to not cause an incident. So it sucks for him, rough day for him. But I mean, I have to give a shout out to Shaw as well. I mean, he's gotten competitive on ovals, and he was a road racer when I convinced him to race with me a year ago, and he's been learning ovals and come a long way. So it's really fun to see that.
Well, yeah, we're going to have to give the twin, some hard time. You could just be like, hey, buddy, if you would have had that paint scheme on, you probably would have been top 3.
True. I mean, he had to try a different strategy, and honestly, he held off pretty dang well for a while there, which probably helped me too.
Hey, man, at the end of the day, you led 146 laps. You showed, you flexed your muscles a little bit. We'll see how you do bringing it into Charlotte next week. It was just a great show all the way around. Give your shout outs, brother.
Shout out to all the league sponsors. I believe Addenbox is still with us, and I'm trying to remember who it is now because I know things have changed. But everyone that makes this possible, the admins, Ryan Went, the O2 truck, RB Turner, all those guys that make it possible. Penguin for race control. He did a good job tonight keeping things in line. And just shout out everybody. I mean, I know there's a lot of wrecks. It's Bristol, but there's also a lot of green flag running, which is not a guarantee when you come here. So big shout out to the whole league. Shout out my team. Shout out my cat, Fruit Snacks, the inspiration for the team. She just on my lap now. And shout out to you for doing this for us.
Hey, no problem, man. It was a pleasure. And when you go back and watch this, just remember Ryan's rusty. He'll get there. He'll get there. All right. Congratulations on your victory, brother. I'll we'll get you a player card made. I think your whole team's going to end up having a couple sometime down the road. But congratulations on your P1. I'm gonna send you down. We're gonna bring up your teammate here. And coming home P2, he had to drive through the traffic. He had to fight his own teammates. It was purple on purple. Tell me about it, Shaw, coming in P2.
Way better than I thought. I started 21st. Honestly, it was mostly about survival. I've literally never ran trucks at Bristol, never in my life. Practice earlier was the first time I've ever driven it. I think second's all right.
Yeah, absolutely. Walk me through probably, I would say, I mean, you had your hands full, winding down, probably 25 to go. Chris Melton there, hot on your heels. RB Turner was making the show. Jacob Peterson was coming up. Walk me through those last few laps of just, I mean, how hard were you pushing it on entry, just hoping that bad boy would stick?
Well, I know I couldn't match Kyle. He was just faster than me. He was just gaining the gap every restart. So I was just not pushing so hard that I'm wrecking, but I was just pushing it hard enough just to try and manage the gap. Chris Melton, terrifying. Him coming back third, like from 8th, I think, through the field. I was just watching him gain. I was hoping Lucas, our teammate, would hold him off longer, and he did. Yeah. But other than Chris Melton, I wasn't too worried. The other cars weren't catching fast enough, so I was just trying to stay consistent, not make any mistakes.
Do you think, I mean, he was, Kyle was telling us, you come from road racing. He finally talked you into coming doing some oval stuff. Do you think, I've raced with a lot of oval guys myself. Do you think your experience in oval, when it comes to keeping the tires under you and not blowing them off on restarts or, throttling up too early, do you think that is a strength that, kind of help you keep the truck underneath of you all night?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like starting second. I've never been great at it, but I think tonight I just kind of I chilled out. The road racing kind of it's helpful and hurts because I can't save tires at all on oval usually. It's probably my worst thing because I don't know how to. Well, I've learned over time, but it's two completely different things. But whenever stock cars go to road courses, it's definitely an advantage because most oval guys can barely get around the track. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree because I am absolutely horrible at road racing. But brother, you did a good job. You showed patience. You showed discipline. And I think it really pays off. In the long run.
Shout out to Kyle. Hold on, I didn't check what the sponsors are real quick. Sorry. Where sponsors? Sorry, which channel are the sponsors in again? Yeah. I can't find it, sorry. Anyway. Is it? Doesn't seem to be in my channel list. Yeah, I'll fix that for next. Well, thanks to Amp Racing League. I'm pretty sure they're funding part of this, aren't they? Yeah, so thanks to them guys for putting this on. Honestly, thanks to all the sponsors. It's been a good couple races so far, and I hope it keeps going well.
Yeah, it was eventful there. No, it was good. It was up front most of the night. I got caught out on the pit call on the stage, so I got put in the back. He called pits open late, and I crossed the box and got a penalty. So I had to fight my way in the back. But otherwise, it was same guys up front, all the Rams up front.
Ryan, they're saying in chat that they can't hear you.
I've been interviewing drivers without my mic on the entire time. That's fantastic. Oh, man.
Redo.
Redo. We're going to start with Chris
I love
Melton,
you,
everybody,
Ryan.
with an awesome
Love
P3.
you.
He ran from the back to the front, to the back to the front. You want to go ahead and tell me about it one more time?
Well, I started out up
Oh,
front,
my
but
gosh.
then stayed there for a while and went to the back on a pit error and went back to the front, and late pit, went to the back, came to the front again.
I can't believe I just did that. I'm sorry, not take away from you guys. You guys did a phenomenal job tonight. Like we were saying, the Dodge Rams just dominated the race. I mean, in spectacular fashion. You were the one guy that, wasn't like a skewer cat driver. And did it feel like, do you feel like you were getting teamed up on a little bit up there while you were trying to race these guys?
I didn't feel like they were doing anything to prevent me from racing. It was just seeing all the teammates up there. I knew that it was going to be tough to, get to the lead or stay up there. But I mean, no, they were just racing like everybody else. It was clean. It was fair.
Hey, it was a good race. I mean, you had to fight your way through. Did you ever seem like you were struggling keeping the tires underneath of it, on entry? Because it seemed like that was pretty much the number one issue. It wasn't necessarily exit, it was the entries.
No, I was kind of like going in easier because I knew I would just smoke the right front if I didn't, and I was just easing around the corner, just a little bit more, than I would normally do. So I was trying to keep the tires on. That's why I went 80 laps on tires and was still keeping up with the guys. I couldn't pass them, but I could stay with them.
Hey, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, you kept it underneath you. You kept it in there, walk away happy with P3. You led 20 laps, I thought you did a phenomenal job. I mean, every time I'd look back and, oh, here's Chris Melton coming back up. You were making the top side work. You were making the bottom side work. It was, overall, it was a great race. Go ahead and give your shout outs.
Yeah, thanks for a great broadcast. The league does a great job. It was for as many guys as we had out there tonight. I mean, I know there was some cautions, but it could have been a lot worse. It wasn't as bad as it may have seemed. It was pretty good. I appreciate you guys, what you do.
Hey man, we appreciate you. Congrats on the P3. We'll see you next week at Charlotte, and we'll see if you can gang another spot or get the old dub.
All right, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
So, could you guys hear me at all? Gifted memberships from Sig. Thanks, brother. Could you guys hear any of those interviews? That's the question. That's what I need to know. If not, we're going to redo them real quick. Anybody? Bueller? Larry with the gifted memberships. Good job, Larry. Oh, they're getting off. Dang it. Well, guys, if you couldn't hear all the interviews, I do deeply apologize. Again, I'm making rookie moves like a child. So I didn't know my mic was muted. That's awesome. So, thanks for Penguin coming in here and pointing that out for me. I appreciate that. And we won't make that mistake again next time. From all of us over at Signature Esports, thanks everybody. I hope you come again. Watch the broadcast. I'll get better, I promise. Thank you again, Jason, Jess, for allowing us to do this. Thank you, Amp Racing League. I am all over the place. I'm so flustered over the mic thing. That's going to eat at me all night. But thanks again, Amp, Andrew Davis over there at Amp, for sponsoring Leadfoot. Thanks, Signature RP. Thanks, AI Chief. Promo code Signature. If you want a deal, that's how you do it. That's it for us tonight. You guys have a good evening.